Right. It's Chelsea versus Barcelona in the UWCL final. Promises to be an absolutely fascinating game of football because, firstly, these two teams haven't faced each other ever in the Champions League at any stage. And also, they've been the best teams in their domestic leagues. So, Chelsea won their league, Barcelona won their league, scored the most goals, conceded the least goals. So, it promises to be a blockbuster clash between these two teams. Today I'm going to take you through a very small tactical preview of how both teams can play or might end up playing. There could be many changes, there could be many differences, but I want to show you, my sort of interactions that I'm expecting to see in the game. So please do enjoy the video and let's get into it. So I'm going to start with the formations. As you can see here, Chelsea with a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow sort of formation and Barcelona with a 4-3-3. Now, these are the two formations that these two teams play on a regular basis, so the average formations. And, you can instantly start noticing some of the stuff that you could expect in the game. And I'm going to come to what Barcelona might be looking to do when they have the ball, right? So because Barcelona have this width, they play a system, the tiki-taka system with a lot of width all around the pitch. They try to stretch their opponent's defensive lines so that their defensive structure gets hampered. That creates space for Barcelona, and then they'll be able to sort of capitalize on that space and create chances for themselves. But as you can see, the 4-1-2-1-2 formation is a very narrow formation. So instantly, there's I'm sorry, remove that line. But instantly, you can notice a lot of space down the wings. And what this does is it's going to allow Barcelona to combine their width play, their tiki-taka play, with their numerical superiority, right? And what do I mean by numerical superiority? I mean, overloading area so that you have more players with the ball, right? This causes problems for the opposition. Just to show you an example, if we're looking at the right hand side and Bon Marti joins Torrejon and Hansen while attacking, and even if G goes here to sort of block those passes, you can still see this numerical advantage being formed, right? I'll remove Magda from here just for now. You can see a 2v3 being formed in favor of Barcelona, and this is what they will want to do throughout the game, right? Because what this 2v3 allows them to do is play sort of those incisive passes, and even to stay patient. If Chelsea are defending well, just stay patient, keep playing passes here and there. What happens here is, firstly, there's these triangular passes that we tend to see all the time. Just so that you try to upset that defensive structure when you're playing. But what happens then is, once you've actually started upsetting the defensive structure, you go for the kill, right? So Torrejon could sort of play this sort of a pass, and Hansen could make a run inside. If Magda goes to cover, there's space for Hermoso here, and she can get a shot off. That's one interaction. Or what could happen is if Hansen is still back here, Torrejon could play a pass to her in sort of the half space. And what Bon Marti does is she makes the run inside, right? Which then opens up space again for the pass to Hermoso as she makes the decoy run to sort of engage Magdalena Eriksson, and when Hermoso gets the ball, she'll be looking to kind of shoot at goal and maybe score from there. So that's an interaction that Barcelona will be looking to do, the underlapping runs or the overlapping runs. There's a picture of it on your screen just to show you an example of how it happens. And I think this is what Barcelona will be looking to do most in this game, because I think Chelsea are very good through the middle. So, when you keep things compact in the center here, then Barcelona will not have a lot of space in the center, but they will have a lot of space on the wings. So they'll be looking to utilize that space to attack and kind of cause chaos in the Chelsea third, right? But what this does is, now you can see there's a lot of Barcelona players ahead, right? Very few players back. So if Chelsea are able to deal with the Barcelona pressure, you have the likes of Kirk, Kirby, Harder, all of them rushing forward, and one of G or Lopez playing a long pass, right? You can see that this now causes a 3v3 situation that Chelsea might be able to exploit. And like I said, maybe this pass from Lopez or this pass from G into that space in behind the Barcelona defenders, which allows Chelsea to attack quickly and to attack with a lot of pace and clinical, the clinical nature, obviously scoring goals from those positions. To sort of counteract this, we come to the role of Alexia Putellas, right? And I'm sorry, remove that line. I just keep forgetting to switch. But we come to the role of Alexia Putellas, who is the player who's given this sort of a free roam role in the Barcelona side, right? So what she does is, if Barcelona are attacking from the right, she's going to draw back here, causing a 4v3, and that will obviously help Barcelona defend against Chelsea better. Or if they're attacking from this side, maybe Bon Marti is the one who drops. So they'll always look to have this one extra member, even when they're attacking or they're defending. This one extra member to sort of maybe as an open passing option, or as someone who helps you defend, or sort of create that numerical superiority in whatever part of the pitch. So I think that's how it'll play out a little bit, which is why I also want Chelsea women to sort of play on the counter, because that is their biggest strength. Because I was trying to kind of see how Chelsea women will attack Barca women, but you can see here in this picture that Barca have this 4-4-2 shape when they're defending narrow, right? So Hansen is the one who drops into that middle line, and Hermoso and Martin stay up top as the two. So it's a solid 4-4-2 system. And what happens here is, again, you can see Barca still have that numerical advantage, right? If Bon Marti is the one who's defending here, if Anderson's making a run, Torrejon's covering her, Ocker, you can see that they still have that numerical advantage, Barcelona, right? A 3v2, even in the defensive area of the pitch. So it helps them a lot in kind of neutralizing Chelsea attacks, which is why I don't think it'll be very I don't think it'll be advantageous for Chelsea to attack Barcelona when they're in this sort of shape. What they should be doing is trying to look for those counter attacks. I know it'll be a little bit difficult for them to do it, because Barca are just very good at covering stuff. But this Chelsea team has so much quality. They're so much. They're very, very capable of sort of causing Barcelona a lot of problems on the counter attack. We saw that in the second leg between Barcelona and Manchester City, when Man City won 2-1, and they took the game to Barcelona. And that's what Chelsea need to do as well, right? They need to take the game to Barcelona. They need to try to be aggressive when they have the ball, maybe try to find those passes that break the Barcelona lines. And once you do that, I think Chelsea will have a lot of joy when they're trying to attack. A very small thing to end off the video, I just want to focus on a couple of players who will have very important roles here. Now, the 6 players right now, Chelsea's front 3, so Kerr, Harder and Kirby, and Barcelona's front 3, so Martins, Hermoso and Hansen. I think with these 6 players, it just comes down to individual quality. Like, they're very, very good on the ball and very intelligent with what they do. So that sort of interaction between both front threes will be a very fascinating one. But I do want to focus a little bit on G and Lopez, because as I mentioned, these two will need to be on top of their game and with a lot of work rate, because if they don't have the work rate, Barcelona will have so many numbers forward, and it can cause Chelsea so many problems, right? So I think G and Lopez, when it comes to like moving in and around the space, in and around here, I think that will help Chelsea sort of defend a lot of the Barcelona attacks very easily, right? And similarly, I think I've already focused on Putellas and her role in the team, the free roam role, but we need to remember that Pereira, so one of Barcelona's most key defenders, is actually out for this game, and she'll be replaced by Jana Fernandez, who could be the one person Chelsea actually target in this match, because she probably hasn't seen that much game time and Pereira has. So that sort of chemistry with your other centre back partner and playing on such a huge stage in such a big game could make Chelsea target her, and it could cause sort of problems for Barcelona. I'm not saying it will, but it could be one tactic that Chelsea use in this game to try to target that right hand side of Barcelona's, and maybe sort of build on from there and try to score. So these are the few interactions that we'll be able to see in this game, and obviously, like I said before, it's going to be a wonderful game. I'm expecting it to be a great game. Could be a little pragmatic from both sides as well, but I think it's a Champions League final. At the end of the day, you want to win, and I've been seeing this on Twitter all the time. There will be a new champion. Both of these sides have never won the competition, so it's a great chance for them to add the trophy to their cabinet. And I'm really looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think the interactions will be like, and you can put down your score predictions down below in the comments. I'm gonna say It's a tough one. I'm gonna say 2-2, and in extra time, Chelsea to win. Yeah, I'm gonna say Chelsea women to win 2-2 in normal time. That's my prediction. Put down your predictions down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video.